Conor McGregor. What do you mean movie? He's a UFC fighter.
What's UFC fighter? I thought he was an actor.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Don't Talk Back podcast. We're your hosts. My name is Renesh.
And I'm Khushee.
And welcome to a new episode. So, Khushee, I have a question for you. What are your pet peeves?
I have so many. My weirdest one would probably be chewing loudly. Actually, it's not that weird. I think a lot of people have that pet peeve, but if you're chewing loudly, just annoys me.
Is that your top?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
Mine would be slow drivers or slow walkers.
Yeah, you get annoyed. Even when we're walking back from the train station, Renesh is like the aggressive overtaker. You know, if you're walking slow, he will make a point to overtake you to let you know that you're walking slow.
Slow drivers I reckon are the worst because, especially if it's one lane.
Are you a full plater?
Yeah.
You have a full license already?
Yeah.
You're only 20 though.
Yeah, if you get it.
Oh yeah. Okay,
L's
I got mine at
17.
20 as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, it happens to me once a day. There's always be this one person who just decides to drive 10 kilometers under the speed limit.
Yeah.
And that really.
Do you do the speed limit?
Yeah. When I was on my red P's, no.
You went over.
Way over. No, not way over. Not to the point where
10 Ks over.
Yeah, 10 Ks.
You would drive 50 in a 40 zone? You're going to kill someone.
No.
Yes.
Oh, no, you have to know when to and when not to. If you're in a school zone and there's kids walking by, obviously you don't. That's dumb. But if it's a 60 zone.
Glad to hear you think that.
And if it's a 60 zone and it's 10 p.m. and there's just no one around, who's going to stop you?
So what's going to stop you from doing 80?
That's what I thought when I had my red P's. Now I don't do
not
that
anymore.
as much. No, now.
Okay, I'm glad.
And now it'll be max if it's 60, I'll go 70. I don't.
Wait, so what's the difference?
No, but not I wouldn't go 70. I'll just keep going up and down. I wouldn't zoom because I've seen a lot of P-platers drive past me just bang, like that.
Yeah.
I don't do that. And I've seen people weave in and out of lanes.
Oh, I've seen
I used to do that.
putting the indicators on. And I hate people when there's traffic and they come into my lane. It's bro, there's already traffic. Get out of my lane.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to when I was my red P's. I think everyone did that.
I never did.
I don't think many girls.
Well,
I don't know if it's a guy thing or a girl thing, but
no, no, not really, because my dad's a driving instructor.
Oh.
So yeah.
Right. Yeah. So when I was on my red P's, I would just zoom, and I got caught for it twice. Yeah.
So you've had you've been fined.
Yeah. I've lost. Yeah.
You've lost demerits as well.
No. I've just been fined. Yeah. But
touch wood, I've never been fined or had any demerits taken off, and I've been driving for 7 years now. I want to say 6-7 years.
Yeah. When I got I got it twice in one trip actually.
You're joking.
In the same trip.
When you were on your P's?
Red P's, yeah. I have to specify red P's.
This is why I don't like P-platers. If you're a P-plater, I'm sorry, but no.
Yeah, P-platers are fine.
No, they're not.
No, they're not. No.
They're not.
A lot of them aren't. A lot of them are, but a lot of them aren't. I've noticed most, when you first get your P-plates, you're just so excited, obviously, taking your mates out, taking whoever you want out. You know what I mean? You get that freedom.
Yeah.
And then you just feel like you need to speed. But I used to think that as well. I would always speed, always. And then when I got caught for it, then I realized okay, I need to relax. It's now I just speed not too much over. It'll just be
not too much over.
60, you know what I mean? It won't be too much. Because I know a lot of people now, even when they're on their fulls, that'll just
Yeah. No, there's some pretty interesting drivers, but you know, I think we're the only country in the world that does the P-plate system.
No,
I think so. Yeah.
I highly doubt that.
No, I think so. I for sure think we're the only ones that do this system. In a lot of countries, you just go from being a learner to being a normal, having a normal license that everyone has.
I'm pretty sure in the UK they do the same system we do. I think.
Do they?
I'm not too sure though.
Because my cousins in America, they don't have that, and they don't call it a license; they call it a permit. I got
Driving
my permit.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started on the American accent. Oh. Do you know how they guess how they say herbs?
Herbs.
No, they don't pronounce the H. They say herbs.
I think in some parts of you go, it's like that. I know, like a lot of I've heard a lot of Americans in TV shows say white.
White.
White. You know, like the color white.
Yeah.
They say white.
Really?
Yeah, I
thought that'd be more of like a British thing.
No, I've heard it in
white.
American, yeah, white and like why. Why turns into why. I think that's just, I don't know if that's an old way of speaking, but I've heard that.
The Canadian accent is really cute though. Have you heard a Canadian accent before? The main thing that points out that something is a Canadian accent is like the way they say sorry, and the way they say about. So you know how we say about?
Yeah,
they say about, and they say sorry.
Yeah,
I find that really cute.
I've never like had a Canadian first person like talk to me. So
me neither. But, like this is what I've observed. Shows. Yeah, from TV shows.
Yeah.
What do you think is the funniest accent in the world? Mine is Irish. I think I'm like rolling on the floor if like I see someone talking in Irish.
What do you mean funniest?
I don't know. Like, have you ever seen an Irish person get angry?
No.
It's the funniest thing ever.
Why? Wait, I've seen like Conor McGregor, but that's like a different type of angry. That's a completely different type of angry.
Yeah, Conor McGregor has like a sophisticated Irish accent. You know, like there are some people who have a sophisticated Irish accent. Have you heard of the show Dairy Girls?
I've heard of it, but I don't think Conor McGregor has a sophisticated Irish accent.
Really?
I don't think.
Wait.
I don't think
say a movie of his again.
Conor McGregor. What do you mean movies? UFC fighter.
What's UFC fighter?
He's a fighter in the UFC.
I thought he was an actor. He's not an actor?
Conor McGregor.
I swear Conor McGregor.
No.
Some McGregor is an actor. Okay, anyways.
That's really disappointing. When you said sophisticated, I was like, what are you on about?
Well, I was thinking of some other McGregor. There is a McGregor who is an actor, and he's Irish too, I think.
Oh, that's.
But yes, what accent do you think is the funniest?
I still don't know what you mean by funny.
Like any accent, like there's got to be an accent out there that
Indian
makes you...
accents are hilarious. No, like I don't know what you mean by funny. I don't know what you mean by funny.
Like, I don't know, just like an accent that makes you think, oh, what are they saying? It's so funny.
Indian, 100%.
Are you serious?
Yeah. No, mostly because it's always around me. That's why. Like I don't find it funny. I just find it like hard to decipher a lot of the times.
Right.
You kind of like, obviously since I've grown up with it, I kind of know, but a lot of the times I just don't know what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
No. Sorry, I'm gonna rephrase that. I just find it hard to figure out what they're saying. Like eventually you'll pick up a couple of words and then you can just kind of roll with that and you'll understand. But yeah, it's like I've had a couple of Indian teachers and sometimes it is very hard to understand what they're saying, but that's just how it is. I don't like find it funny anymore.
Okay.
May have at one point, but not now.
Fair enough. Did you ever have that experience where like your non-Indian friends would tell you, like ask you to do an Indian accent?
Never.
You know, you went to a primarily Indian school. Cherrybrook Techers has like 70% Indians in there.
No, but the Indian wave of CTHS only started like a couple of years after I went. Like, because my grade is mostly white.
Really?
Now if you look, there's like it's.
Well, in comparison to mine, like there were only 3 Indians in my grade.
Only girls' school, right?
Yeah, but like.
Yeah, that's like more, because most Indian parents will take them to the either selective school or like the best non-selective school, and that's, I think CTHS was up there at one point. I don't know about now. But yeah, like my grade that I graduated from, my school wasn't full of Indians, but it had a few.
Quite a bit.
Yeah, it had quite a bit, but not
like
as
you
much
probably
as.
had like around 20.
No, but if you look more than that, but if you look back now, there's a lot more. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I like because there were only 3 Indians, and I was the only one who like could properly do it because the other weren't really Indian. You know, like people who are like
yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
like mixed or whatever. Like not saying that they're not Indian, but like they didn't know much about India or Indian culture, and so they'd always come to me like, "Can you do the Indian accent?" Because they'd find it so funny, like you. You just said you find it funny.
No, but I don't find any accent funny. Like funny like that.
There's not much to think about.
I still know what you mean by funny. Like
Renesh, it's not that complicated.
no, but it's not like that funny. As in, like if I heard someone speaking Indian accent, I wouldn't laugh at them, or any accent in general. I wouldn't.
Okay,
laugh.
well, I don't laugh at Irishmen either. It's just
You just
it
said
sounds funny.
That's.
I wouldn't laugh at them though. There's a difference between laughing at something and finding something funny. If you find something funny, you don't have to laugh at it. You can just find it humorous.
I honestly I can't relate. I have no idea what you're talking about.
So everything you find funny, you laugh at.
No.
See, that's what I mean. There's some things you don't laugh at that are just funny.
I'm confused.
It's not that complicated. Okay.
No, accents wise, no.
Fine. Okay.
Do you mean by funny? Do you mean strange?
Yeah. Sure. Whatever.
No, no. I think no, because I watch sport.
Yeah.
And all obviously different athletes are from different kind of places, so you kind of just get used to it at some point. Like you listen to
I guess you have more exposure to it than I do.
It's just like then at some point you just like, not at some point, like eventually you just. I mean, not that I ever started laughing, but eventually you just. All right, it's normal. Like when people, they say, "Oh, I can't understand a Scottish accent or an English accent," but if I were to hear a Scottish or English accent, I would probably be able to understand a bit of it because I've heard a lot of players and stuff speaking because they're from England or Scotland or whatever. But if you heard a Scottish accent, you probably wouldn't understand. Oh, you meant understand.
I would understand bits of it because it's English, but it's just in a different accent. But yeah, I find it very funny.
Yeah, because there's certain in England, there's different, obviously same as in India and in America and stuff, different parts of different accents. And in I think the northern part of England, they have a very, very strong accent.
I was first introduced to the variety of English accents through One Direction.
Oh.
You know what One Direction is, right? I'd be pissed if you didn't.
I think everyone who was born past 2000 and what?
4.
Born before 2009?
No, like people born in 2005 don't know what it is, I feel.
No.
Like if you were born in 2005 and you say you're a One Direction fan, no, you're not. You're just riding with the wave. They would have been what 10 when they broke up? When they broke up. Anyways, this is not about One Direction, but what I'm saying is that's how I was first introduced to different accents of UK. Like there was a Bradford accent. There was Harry Styles from Manchester, so he had that kind of an accent. So that's when I realized that there's different accents in the UK.
Irish, isn't he?
Niall is Irish, yes.
That's all I know. Yeah, I think Zayn is from Manchester.
No, Harry is from Manchester and Zayn is from Bradford.
Oh.
And then Louis, do you know who that is? He's from Doncaster, or I don't know. He's got a funny accent too. I don't know what it's classified as, but and then Liam, I feel like he has a bit of a posh accent. I feel maybe not, but yeah. Anyways, that's your little your One Direction rundown.
Yeah, that's as far as I want to know about One Direction. Their songs.
Have you never listened to a One Direction song?
Okay, obviously I have. Everyone
you have,
has.
yeah.
But I don't study them. I don't.
Okay, you're a fan of Manchester United, right?
Yeah.
You know everything you know everything about them, right?
Yes. Well, everything.
That's me with One Direction.
Everything is a big statement, but I know enough. Yes, a lot. Yes.
Yeah, so you know all the traditions, you know all the team jokes or whatever. You know all that, right?
Team jokes, yeah.
If there are, you get what I mean, right? Like you know all the inside jokes, all the lingo that the Manchester United fans have. That's like me with One Direction. Like I know, they would do video diaries. I know all the funny bits from there. So it just depends on what you're a fan of. So I'm a fan of One Direction, so I studied it. You're a fan of Manchester United, so you studied it.
They're gonna get back to you though, the band.
Don't. You're like rubbing like salt on a wound, on like an open gaping wound. I feel like they will, but not in a while. And I really hope I don't die before they do. Because next year it'll be 10 years since they broke up, and they said they're going on a break for 18 months. More like 18 years.
Wait, 2025, 2015. That means, I would have been 11 years old when they...
Yeah. I was 13 when they broke up. Broke my heart. You know, Zayn left One Direction near my birthday. My 13th birthday was like the second worst birthday I've ever had.
Because Zayn Malik left?
Yes. Renesh, I'm like a teenage, proper teenage girl. I'm 13. I've just like left my 12e stage. And this is like all I think about all the day. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to expose myself here right now, but like, have you ever read like the Wattpad? Did you ever get onto the Wattpad thing? Do you know what Wattpad is?
No idea what that is.
Okay, fine then. We don't have to go into that because that's way too embarrassing.
No, go into it.
No.
Why?
No, it's too embarrassing. I just wanted to ask if you did so like we can talk about it. But if you haven't, I'm not exposing myself that way.
All right. Well, all I know is that there was a Kevin Hart video when One Direction broke up. That's hilarious.
What?
Kevin Hart.
Oh, yeah, when they told him that they broke up. And he was like, what?
Yeah, that was hilarious.
I love Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
He's hilarious. But yeah, that was a little One Direction rundown. You didn't say your pet peeve though. Oh, you did.
That's one of them. That's one of them.
Do you have another?
Huh?
Do you have another?
I have so many.
Say them. I'll say mine.
Well, one of them is when like people talk about something that they don't know, but they try to like pretend that they know. You know what I mean?
When
like,
people try to relate, like hard to relate.
No. Like, actually, it's not really a pet peeve. Let me think of another. You go first. I'll think.
So I said chewing loudly, and I think that's probably my only one. I think because I'm not that much of a like stickler for anything else. Like I don't care. Like some people who like really hate people that run late. I run late myself, so I couldn't give.
That reminds me.
Yeah. You hate people that run late?
No, I hate people who sack plans last minute. Like unorganized people, like time wise. I don't like that. Like I'm very organized with things. Like I think my mom described me to my friends the other day. She's like, I'm like, she was talking about herself. She's like, oh, I'm here when it comes to organizing, but Renesh is up here. I got my organization stuff from her. My brother.
That's the same in my family.
Got his lack of organization skills from my dad.
From your dad, yeah.
Yeah, well, not lack of,
but like it doesn't have like a knack for organizing.
My my brother especially hates how like organized I am because he's
my brother hates it too.
Yeah, because I remember when he was in year 12, he had a license and I was in year 10. I would always want to get to school at 8. And my school started at 8:30.
Yeah.
I want to get to school at 8. Right? And I could take the bus or I could get him to drop me. Because he needed to go to school anyway, but he would wake up at like 8 and start getting ready, like start having a shower, slowly walk out of the bed and stuff. And then I would just be like, all right, let's go. It's 8. Let's go. He'd be like, just take a bus. And I'd be like, no, it's 8. Let's go. He'd be like, no, I'm not taking you. You take a bus. Like those kind of things. That's not a pet peeve, but that's just more just like, oh.
Something you prefer, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, no, it is a pet peeve. No, I lied. It's a pet peeve.
I have OCD, so I get, other people's unorganized nest doesn't bother me. If you touch my organized stuff, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, I told my mom, you're not allowed in my room if you're gonna fix my stuff. Like, cause when there's clothes on the table, don't even bother. I have my own, which goes back to what we were talking about last time about organizing, like packing suitcases and stuff.
Yeah.
I have to know where everything is in my space. If someone moves something and I don't know where it is, I'm gonna get really mad.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're not one of the kids who's like, Mama, have you seen my socks and all that? You don't do that?
Oh, well, no. Obviously sometimes, but generally no. I always know where things are. Like my glasses, when I take them off, they're always in 2 or 3 places. And because if I lose them and they're not in the 2 or 3 places, then I don't know where they are. Then I've lost them. But if they're always going to be in 2 or 3 places. Like at home, it's either on my bedside table or on like my desk. That's it. They're never anywhere else. And I never put them anywhere else. Yeah, I'm very organized. I have to be like that.
Yeah,
otherwise
I think that this is one point of commonality between the two of us.
Yeah.
Other than that, we don't have anything in common. Both of us have OCD. Bye.